I just wanted to pop in. It's the first, where I live, it's the first day of winter. And for some people on the other side of the world, it's the first day of summer. But the first day of winter here, it's all about going inward. And in Chinese medicine, and what I do here in clinic, in my space, is we sort out what is going on in your mind and your body and your spirit. And so I thought I'd talk a little bit about what winter is for us in mind, body, and spirit. A chat about how we can boost our immune system, and not just our physical immune system, but our mind and our body and our spirit immune system for winter. The meridian that or the element that winter is ruled by is ultimately the water element. And in this chart, you can see behind me, the blue circle, that's the water element. But the water element is made up of the bladder and the kidney meridians. And both the bladder and the kidney meridians start in our feet. Physically, they start in our feet. And if you want to know what a meridian is, then ultimately, simply a meridian is like an energy pathway or an energy highway for our body and our mind and our spirit. The energy pathway and each acupressure point or acupuncture point holds certain energy within that meridian. And so when we feel stuck, when we feel anything, joy even, then those acupressure points can hold it. They will hold it. They do hold it. And so what we can do is help move these things and help flow. Winter is all about moving and flowing, about creating, and about even hibernation. So going inward. Hello, if you've just joined in, I'd love you to say hello. I'd love for you to say hello. But winter meridian is kidney and bladder. They both start in your feet. One of the things that's really important for our immune system through winter is to keep those meridians flowing and healthy, because the kidney meridian is also one of the main meridians that's really strong and important for our physical immune system. It helps carry the water through our system, and it helps the water in our system is what helps bring clear energy as well as physical activity through our body, clears toxins and through our body. So we all know the importance of water in our world, that it helps cleanse us, it feeds us, it gives us life. Well, same thing in our body. The water meridian cleanses us, it feeds us, and it gives us impetus. It gives us impetus. One of the things about the kidney and bladder meridians is that the energy around those is that when they're slightly out of balance, the main emotion that comes from the kidney and bladder meridians is fear. And both of them hold anxiety in their bones, in their pathways. But the difference is that one of the elements of the water element of these two meridians is that we try and control things. If we're that meridians are a little bit out or way out, or just one's more stronger than the other, or the influence over the other elements is stronger or perhaps even weaker, depending, but it is about control. So we try and control our fear. The kidney meridian is all about internal control. So it's about what we think, what we feel. It's about controlling our fear by who we are, changing who we are, perhaps working hard, becoming this perfectionist or workaholic, so that we can control the fear that we have. And that fear could be around who we are, could be around what the world is for us. You know, fear is a million things, isn't it? The bladder meridian is we control our external world. We try and control our environment, the people around us, getting other people to do what we want. Trying to control is the water elements. Big emotional context, I guess. But one of the things about the bladder meridians, it's about our control and our drive. The kidney meridian's more about our trust. And so I've just got some points to read as well while I'm doing this. But one of the things about our immune system, and I want to talk about the immune system of our heart and also our spirit, is that we talk a lot about our physical immune system, and yes, absolutely, that's important. So it's what we eat, what we drink, any movement that we do, the rest that we get. It's all super important in winter, super important. Winter is the time for introspection, for slowing down, for being warm and just being quieter than normal. And so let's bring that energy into our heart and our spirit as well. Our hearts long to be heard. Our hearts long to be heard and understood. Right. One of the things about the water meridian, the water element, and the kidney and bladder meridians is that it's all about. Part of it is about reconnecting back to ourselves, reconnecting back to our heart, and there's the end of the kidney meridian is up here around your collarbone, just here. You can see that it's just here. And there's some beautiful points along the kidney meridian that go down here that's over our heart space. And these meridian, these points are fabulous when you're feeling fearful, when you're feeling that you want to reconnect back to your heart but you don't know how or you're afraid to. These points are beautiful, but for bringing your heart and your kidney meridian, your fear, into touch with each other so that they can reconnect and you can reconnect. The other wonderful thing with our mind, body and spirit immunity for winter is there's a point, the kidney one point, kidney one, which is at the bottom of our feet. And I'm not going to show you my foot, but it's in the middle of the ball of your foot. And that's really powerful. It's really powerful for grounding, and it's really powerful for feeling safe. One of the things about the kidney meridian, it's all about feeling safe. If you aren't feeling safe, then the whole world, as you know, your body, your shoulders rise, your heart starts beating, your tummy might go funny, your scalp might even start feeling tingly. There's a whole lot of things how our body reacts about feeling safe. And to feel safe again in body and mind and spirit, it's about coming back to where you are in space. Am I actually safe physically? Where am I? But it's also about bringing your mind and your body and your spirit back into unison, back into one. And so that could be noticing what's around you, color, taste, smell, feel. But it's also about bringing the energy that's up in your head when we're most fearful. The energy in our heads are, ooh, it's all up here. We want to bring the energy back down into our body. And so being able to feel, hold or touch that point on the bottom of your feet can be magic. If you've got a tennis ball, just roll your foot along the tennis ball. If you're standing in a line somewhere, just go on the balls of your feet a few times. Just kind of bounce or rub them on the ground, and that can really help bring your energy back down into your body. Kidney meridian, bladder meridian, heart detox, mind detox. What are the things that are in your heart from maybe this year, from the autumn we've just had, which has been pretty dramatic, or the summer or the last few years? What are you holding in your heart that is stopping your heart from being strong and healthy, from being clear, from being the best and I was going to say outgoing, but that's certainly not what I mean, but being open maybe. The same thing with our body. When we've got toxins in our system, when we're feeling tight and we're not moving, we're not challenging ourselves physically. Same thing with our heart and same thing with our mind. What are we holding? What are you holding in your brain? What thoughts? What beliefs? Could be thoughts about yourself, about your workplace. It could be thoughts about the world in general. Could be thoughts about how you look, how you want to be. I will never get there. Yes, I will. No, I won't. All these different thoughts. What sort of toxicity are you playing with, is rolling around in your brain? Same thing with beliefs that we have, that we believe certain things that could be toxic. Believing that the world is inherently a dangerous place. Well, sometimes it is, but most of the time it's not. Believing that all people who wear brown cardigans are, are strange people. Well, that's not inherently true either, is it? We know, we have beliefs in our head that we know can be toxic because because those beliefs stop us from clearing our mind, clearing our thought beliefs, our system, so that we can be clearer, so we can in fact be stronger and able to just be who we want to be, who we were born to be. And ultimately, same thing with our heart. What are you holding? What do we hold in our hearts? Do we hold resentment? Do we hold grief? Are we holding fear? Are we holding anger? Are we holding, as the ambulance goes by, are we holding, like I was going to say, bless them as they go and bless the people that they're going to? So, as in our hearts, what are we holding? What are we holding that's stopping our system clearing and being stronger? What is it that we're holding, that you're holding in your heart? And one of the things I've been thinking about lately is a potion in a big pot, like over a fire, and in that is a potion. There's a potion, and part of that potion, is kind of toxic, kind of a bit green, a bit icky. But there's parts of it that are so clear that you can see right to the bottom, and you just want to kind of put your hand in it and go, "Oh, that's so beautiful." That's what's in us all the time. We are the mix of us, the mix of the toxic and the mix of the clear and the beautiful. You just want to wrap yourself in it. So part of winter immunity, part of being in the winter wonderland that we are just stepping into here in the Southern Hemisphere, it's about holding those spaces together, holding those spaces that are a little bit toxic and a little bit beautiful at the same time. But I'm wondering for you, what potion do you need today to be able to clear the toxic, clear the green, clear the wall from your mind or your body or your spirit? It might be something to do with food or water. You might even need to go to your GP. You might even need to go to a naturopath. As I've been doing all of that recently, to clear and cleanse your body. But what do you need in your heart space that's going to help clear and purify and cleanse the murk, and in your head, the murk? So winter is all about beautiful time to introspect, time to quiet, time to be warm. And it's about slow cooking. It's about slowing down our movements. Winter is the water meridian. It's the most yin time. The most yin time of the year. And yin is the time that's the kind of the feminine time, really, the Chinese medicine theory. But it's about being still. It's about quieter. It's about internal. And it's about left side, and it's the moon. So there's all these things that come into the yin aspect of our lives. And one of the things we need when we go to sleep at night is we need to have that yin part of us really strong, really powerful, so that our body can rest and we can stay asleep, and it's safe to be in a yin space. Sometimes we don't feel safe to be quiet. Sometimes we don't feel safe to be still. And that's part of our belief system. It's part of the wiring, that the habitual movement, the habitual learning, the habitual go, 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 which is what is going on in our society, in our community all the time, is that if we're not busy, then we're hopeless. If we're not stressed out, then we're not doing the right thing. Well, I just want to kind of put another picture to that, is that in winter, the winter seasonal activity is rest and rejuvenation, so that when spring comes, the flower can come out. The hibernation, so that when spring comes, the season for movement and action and growth, we've got the energy and we've got the impetus and the will to do the things that we thought of, that we dreamed of during winter. Let me finish here. Thank you for joining me. If you've got any questions, I'd love you to put questions in the comments, and I will definitely get to them. I'd love you to comment about your own winter heart, mind, body immunity. If you'd like some more personal one-on-one work in this realm, please contact me, and I'd love to work with you in person or online, wherever you are in the world. In fact, whether you're in summer, as of today, or in winter. Thank you, and enjoy the first day of winter, the first day of maybe summer, depending, but the first day of winter for us. So scarves on, big jumpers, cozy and warm. Take care, and strengthen your immunity for winter. Bye.